Yes, it's Snowbird enjoying Oktoberfest. Lots of booze. And it's completely calorie free. This is the way you do it. Whipped cream, bitches, and it's so delicious.
Making a mess.
Making
drink
a
it,
mess.
Drink
Oh. So it's been a few days since I recorded. Actually, just a couple days, but been super swamped, and I'm having lots of problems with my phone right now. And I think they're self-inflicted, so I need to go to Apple and get a new phone. Anyway, so that's why I haven't been recording, because I record primarily with my phone, but I just got back down here, and I got a bunch of my camera equipment down here, so I guess I could start recording with some legitimate equipment. It would probably actually be really good. Anyway, what do I got going on? Lots of like random things. So cycling, of course. I'm just about to go on another ride. Yesterday was an intense ride. I was at about zone 4 heart rate, which is zone 5 is as hard as you can possibly go. So I did that for about an hour yesterday and totally just burnt myself up. But I'm working on lungs and my legs, getting some longevity in my legs. So anyway, I just, other than that, I have a bunch of helicopter stuff here. I haven't played with helicopters forever, and I just got this monster box of helicopter parts. Loads and loads of quadcopter parts. And you can see here's a big quadcopter. I've had that one for years, and I built that. I have a few of them, or I've had a few of them over the years. They're such a blast, but we're going to be building little like drone helicopters that we can just totally beat up. So that's lots of fun. Waiting for my friends to come back into town so we can build up 3 of them at the same time on Friday. And what else do I got going on? DJing a little bit. I broke out my smaller Pioneer DJ controller. Today actually is the first time in, I don't know, maybe a couple months. So it felt good to play around for a while. I mixed for about an hour or so. And other than that, working on lots of music. Middle 8 Studios. If you happen to be a producer or a musician or a singer or a rapper and you happen to want a beat, pop music, hip hop, or EDM, you can go to my website, which is middle8studios.com. I'll put a little annotation up here somewhere. That's middle8studios.com. And you can download beats. So I'm making music. I have a couple of producers I'm working with. We're all making beats in these different genres, posting them up for sale, and that way people can download them and whatever. So I just launched that in addition to the other services that I usually run on my website. So that's been really good. It's getting a good reaction so far. People talking about it, but no sales yet. So posting, hopefully that starts selling. I can make some money and live off of that and some other stuff here soon. So anyway, SEO, that's a big thing right now. Search engine optimization. Whoa. It's the least fun part of doing music is making sure people actually hear it. So anyway, that's a big task I got going on right now. And yeah, I'm gonna head out for a bike ride right now, and I'll grab a few shots from that. Woo-wee! I'm about 11 miles into my bike ride. Just doing a little bit of intervals, but most of the time I'm spending in heart rates zone 3 and zone 4, oscillating between the two. And I'm averaging 18 miles an hour about. Woo! All right. You can see the trail I'm out on today. It's a really long trail, which is nice. What kind of stinks about it is it does have turns quite often. Occasionally you have to go through, some streets and stoplights. And there's a bit of pedestrian walking out here. So it might not be the prime place to train, but it's close and it's pretty nice, so it's not too bad a pavement. So anyway, I'm about 11 miles into the ride. I'm taking a quick cool down session before I get back at it, and I'm averaging about 18 miles an hour so far. I'm not totally killing myself because I haven't found a halfway point yet, so I'm going to be at least doing another 11 or 12 miles. and I found out I'm staying between zone 3 and zone 4 for my heart rate. So kind of oscillating between the two to conserve a little energy, but you know, still putting out a bit. Near the end of the ride, I'm gonna do a few zone 5s. And you know, I'm right now at 18 miles an hour average, which I'm killing my average right now by talking on the phone and cruising slow, but I am about 1.5 miles, 1 mile per hour and a half off of what I averaged in the crit race. And that had a little bit more of a hill climb on every lap, but it's still, I have a lot to go. A figure that I heard was that the Tour de France guys, which, you know, this is endurance, so they're going for longer than I plan to go, but they are averaging about 26 miles per hour, which is pretty fast. I can ride 26 miles an hour if I can go for, you know, 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm spent. So right now at an 18 mile an hour average for a longer ride, I'm sure if I was doing a 4 or 5 hour day, you know, 16 miles an hour might be more of an average for me, so I can last for that long right now. So you can see I have a long way to go, you know, a good 10 miles an hour or so to be, you know, world-class level. So it's a long ways off. Of course, their equipment's a little bit lighter, might be better, they have better technique and such. So I got lots of training to do. It's got more than just endurance and leg power. It's got technique and skill that has to be practiced. But I'm having lots of fun practicing. I'm gonna turn around now and I'll finish this up back at the house. Need to get that workout on. All right. Woo, okay, just wrapped up my ride. I did 25 miles, and a little bit before I turned around, a couple miles before I turned around, it felt like the breeze was starting to pick up, so it was at my back. It was nice, but that also meant as it picked up through the rest of the ride, the remaining 40 minutes, 50 minutes or so, it was quite windy. So my average dropped down to 17.1 miles per hour, which is still pretty good. And yeah, so need to make some improvements. Wow. I am in recovery mode. Last night we got together with a bunch of friends and drank a bunch and went to a soccer game. And what else did we do? I don't know. Anyway, just been in recovery mode today. And I don't really feel like doing much, but I'm still doing boring email stuff. So yeah, not much to report. So I actually have a fun story. I went to K1 go-kart racing. It's an indoor track, one of the electric karts. So, you know, they only do 45 miles an hour or so. So they're not crazy. There's something that anyone can go do, but it's definitely the fastest one in the area, Salt Lake area. It's lots of fun. I went with a good friend's dad and his mother, and it's good to see I still have some racing techniques. So I used to race motorcycles on and off, mostly just did kind of track day stuff. I'm talking about like sports bikes, and I got second place, the second fastest time in the last month at the track, which is like half a second faster than third place, which is really cool, the fastest lap time. And Rome's father actually got first place, so that's really cool, and that's for the whole last month, so that was pretty exciting. It's good to see I still have some race techniques as far as lines and stuff that can all be incorporated over to the bicycle aspect of things on road courses, and I'm excited to get out on a sharp trail or a canyon road this week and just rip it up. So something really cool, we got some custom CNC'd frames for helicopters made from my wife's cousin, Bryce, who's totally awesome. And so we got a bunch of parts that I just spray painted today. And it took quite a lot to figure out how to get it on smooth so it didn't come off while when these crash and stuff. But these are just plastic frames essentially that I spray painted and did lots of clear coat on. Super excited, they look cool. Hey guys, how it going? Just out here with my friends. County fair, having a good time. Gonna eat myself a funnel cake. Spank a donkey, who knows? Who fucking knows? Just working on helicopters with Bryce and Bobby and these losers. And this is what you do for fun.
Totally.
So we're just getting done building these puppies. Yeah. I'm kind of wicked excited about it. But it's too dark to go fly, so we have to wait till tomorrow morning.
Yep.